YouTube, what's happening, man? Labor Day weekend, day to rip one, head to head. Very excited for Labor Day weekend, man. Hope you guys are having a good one. You guys got some good plans and are out celebrating. I do hope that you're being safe though, man. Get your drink on, get your smoke on, your coke on, whatever the fuck you do it well, have fun, but be safe. Don't drink and drive. There's gonna be a lot of drunk drivers out there, a lot of cops looking to pinch you for any little thing that could possibly get you on. Get that stats up, get that money made, man. And just in general, just fucking idiots out, man. These holiday weekends, they bring out idiots. And so don't be be safe, don't drink and drive. Life you save very well, we could be your own or someone that you care immensely about, and would feel horrible if something happened to, especially if you're the one that makes it happen. So don't do it. Nike in reverse, bitches. So tonight we're going up against Victor Ortiz with Ricky Hatton. Common occurrence on my channel. This third fight, I do believe, between these two characters. However, this opponent is definitely the best out of the three that I've had on my channel so far. Even though I pretty much start out dominating this fight, it turns into a straight nail biter later on, man. So let's get into the gameplay. First round, you guys see it, man. You know, it's usually what I do with Ricky Hatton. I try to come in with smart pressure, try to see, what his arsenal is going to be, try to work the body. I do make a mistake in this fight, though. I definitely think that I could have been smarter with the punches that I threw. Even though I was tagging him and my accuracy was pretty good, I was just throwing too much. Ricky Hatton's stamina is one of the main drawbacks, one of the main things that make him not an elite fighter in the welterweight. Now, with that being said, I do love using Ricky Hatton. His body power and that right hook is vicious. I win about 80% of the time I use Ricky Hatton. Welterweight, like Roberto Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez. I've had a few Manny Pacquiao's beat me, but I've also beaten a lot of Manny Pacquiao's. It's just, it just depends on the opponent. But those guys that have that extreme power that can just crush you with one or two shots, you know what I mean? I've beaten a lot of Oscar De La Hoyas, a lot of Miguel Cottos, so it's really just depends on your opponent and the mood that you're in when you fight, man. I think I've touched on this before, but your mood and just the way you're feeling when you fight, it has a lot to do with the way you conduct yourself, the way you fight. If you're in a good mood and you're in a mood to be tactical and really, box, you're gonna get better results than if you're in a bad mood and you just want to knock somebody the fuck out. You tend to make stupid mistakes, and you might get knocked the fuck out yourself. But this guy's name is Pity Castro. He has 1,100 wins, 600 losses, roughly. I don't remember the exact. I had to cut some parts out of this fight because it is so long. It goes the full distance, and a lot of the rounds were pretty much like this, but nothing, nothing major happened, no knockdowns or anything like that. But there is a lot of knockdowns in this fight, man, and this fight ends up being a complete fucking nail biter. I really enjoyed this fighting this guy. We end up having another very close fight after this one. You see the knockdown there, yeah baby. Get the hook with the uppercut. That's the first knockdown there, guys. But yeah, we end up having another fight, and it's gonna set up a third fight. I don't know if I'm going to commentate on this whole thing, but I will be uploading the second fight that we had. It's myself being Bernard Hopkins, him being Roy Jones. Personally, I would rather fought another welterweight match, just the weight that I'm good at, but what it is what it is. I wanted to give him a chance to fight at the weight that he's comfortable at. And, it was a great fight. So maybe in the next fight, maybe I'll talk some shit, man. Maybe I'll try to build some hype, get him.
And we'll get the damn thing pop. You can see here, he stuns me. Luckily, I get another lucky hold. Get out of the knockdown, so that's always awesome. And yeah, man, I don't really know what else to say. This is just a great fight.
And I love fighting like this, man. It's everything that I love about this game. You know, he's pretty damn good when he sits on them ropes and can just fire off. And you coming in, he catches me quite a few times when I come in. I definitely should have came in smarter. Should have not lunged in so much, moved my head, wait for the counter to the body and shit like that. And it ends up with me damn near getting my ass handed to me at the end of this fight. So, without further ado, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Just let the gameplay play, do what it does. I don't feel this is a fight that really needs commentated over. You know, it speaks for itself. The action is there, and I think that, you know, it's better by itself, honestly. So that's why I'm not gonna commentate on the whole thing. And I'm gonna be moving slowly back to, you know, live comms. That one I did before this video, I had a lot of fun with. Some people seem to like it, so that's what I'm gonna do, man. I think it's just funner for me, man. Funner is not a word, but you get the live reactions, man, and it's easier to do. You don't have to have a topic to talk about or be a really good person at explaining the game plan and your strategy and what's going on as far as calling the fight. So it is what it is. I'm out of here, guys. Data Rook 1, have a good weekend, be safe, and tune in to the next fight that I'm getting ready to upload as we speak. Peace.
And now he scores well with the straight right. 3 rounds complete. We take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Hatton's in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. If you talk about ring generalship, you'd have to salute him.
Ortiz is not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Solid right by Ricky Hatton. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Head movement, head movement. Keep your back off the ropes.
Accurate with the straight left.
Watch the hook.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. There's another right hand.
Unload, unload, more punches.
Hatton's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Scores up top with a left. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Ricky Hatton. Ortiz is not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
Good combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8 here. Hatton's been on the mark throughout the first 7 rounds, Teddy. He's dominating on your score.
Do you ever have one of those days where you're playing basketball and you just can't miss the basket? I mean, everything you throw goes in. Well, that's kind of how he must feel. Anything he throws out there, it finds the target.
Good block there by Ricky Hatton. Good combination. Hook. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Basic but beautiful. Jab right hand. Ricky Hatton's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Ricky Hatton.
That's it. Do that again.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton.
Feed him to the punch. You need to keep that hand moving.
Here's one for you now, he says.
Unload.
Right back
More
with the
punch.
left hand. Ortiz's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Ortiz is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Side to side.
And round 8 comes to an end.
Good. Deep breath.
Hatton's
Deep
in
breath.
control of this
Water.
fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Solid left hook, right uppercut combination to the head. Parries the punch, puts one in there. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Teddy, he's just not keeping up his guard here. He's getting tagged.
And you know what, Joe? It's gotten to the point where the corner has to start thinking about much more of this. They have to stop it.
Ortiz is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Punch.
Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Keep working the body.
Ricky Hatton's banged by a right hand. Solid. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Come on, get to your feet.
Hatton gets up, but it may only be a matter of time if he doesn't change his ways.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get through this round. He's got to not think about offense. That's tough. Yeah, it's going to be the opposite of what he is.
Did you see that? I don't like the way this is playing out for Ricky Hatton right now. A couple times he's been down on that canvas.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hatton's in a bad way right now. Yeah, he got up after that knockdown,
that's it.
but oh boy, is he in trouble.
And he's got an opponent that knows it and who's coming after him. He better find a way right now to slow down that offense.
Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hatton's hurting. I know he got up from that knockdown, but you can tell this could end at any point. And a well-targeted combination by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's performance tonight has made this a one-sided fight throughout. Here we are in the later stages of this fight, and it's just more of the same.
Yeah, I love the way he's putting punches together. Sometimes when you're finding it so easy, such easy going, it's easy to fall into the trap one shot at a time and you start loading up. Not him. Keeps putting them together.
Hatton's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Forward.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Ortiz is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
More defense.
Hatton's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
exchange there. Ortiz is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Big right hand.
Focus, focus!
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Ortiz is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Way to block there. Ortiz has just got away with a headbutt. Hatton's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right. It looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.